We heard from left tackle Isaiah Wynn on Monday for the first time in 2020. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar. Things are gearing up at training camp, and Isaiah Wynn is definitely someone that people have looked to as needing to make that extra leap this year on that offensive line. Your reactions to what he had to say about his health and other topics on Monday?
Well, I think the good news for the Patriots is that Wynn pointed out that he's been healthy all offseason, that he didn't have offseason surgery, he wasn't rehabbing an injury, so he's really been able to focus on his body and focus on his preparation a little bit more than he did his rookie season or his second year where he was rehabbing from injuries. So that's always good news. You hear about that all the time, that this offseason I got to focus 100% on my body. And some of the things that Wynn said were, just focusing on his nutrition, focusing on his conditioning, and he wants to just be overall more consistent, which I think is obviously the next step for any offensive lineman. You're going to have a blown block here or there. That's just football. But can you deliver on 68 of 70 snaps, solid blocks? And that's really what you need out of your offensive lineman. You live with the sacks they give up. You live with the pressures every once in a while. But having that consistency, and obviously for Wynn too, that durability and being out there is really where he can take that next step.
I know we haven't seen anything from him yet this season, but obviously things could look very different for him. His job could change if Cam Newton is the quarterback, him being mobile. How does that play in to Wynn's job, and do you think he's up for the challenge?
Well, I think the great thing about Wynn here is that he's a really athletic guy. This is a guy that can definitely run and can definitely get into space. He's got quick feet into his engagements, so we've seen time and time again out of him when he is out there. So he does fit a mobile quarterback system extremely well. And if they do need to use him out on the edge or get up to the second level or have him be sort of a lead blocker on that left side, he's very good at that. And you put Wynn and you put Tooney next to each other, those are two really good athletes at their positions that can do those sort of things. So that's exciting. I think for Wynn, though, the best thing for him moving forward is mentally, he's only played in 8 NFL games, really. So just taking that next step mentally from what last year was really his rookie season, if you think about it, from actually getting out on the field. So now he's got to figure out how he can take those next steps mentally to figure all the things out that defenses are going to throw at him, study his opponent and learn their rush moves and learn how they play the game as well to be prepared week in and week out. Another thing that he talked about is kind of, delving into the film study of watching the guys he's going to go up against this year and learning their moves and learning their cadences and their techniques. So I think he's saying all the right things. He's healthy, which is always obviously great news. Let's hope it stays that way. And I think the Patriots are in pretty good shape on the O-line, as they've been pretty much all offseason.
We'll keep you updated on all things New England Patriots on our website at clnsmedia.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel over at Patriots Press Pass.